Hello, Nation. We have an awesome show for you today. The chat room was off the hook. Oh my gosh, so much chatting. I'd like to thank our Patreon supporter, Brian McKnight from Woodworker 631. Thank you for your support. It takes an awful lot to produce this show, and every little bit helps, so we certainly appreciate that. My name is Matt Haas, and this is Awesome Wood Things.
My name is Eloy from Escagedo Woodworking.
And this is Made by Nation. Made by Nation. All right, our first featured maker is the Grain Doctor. The video is No Lathe Pen Challenge, and this truly is an up-and-comer. 200 subs on the channel. This thing is fully stop motion. So different, so unique. Took a lot of work, probably. I can only imagine. The video was cool. It takes a feather and a Jimmy DeResta ice pick, puts them together, dips it in ink, boom, pen. It's fully stop motion. And another thing, Brian McKnight, one of our Patreon members, he suggested we feature this video. Now, patrons cannot change the editorial decisions of the show, so that they can't pick videos. But I did reach out to this maker, and he's like, go ahead and feature it. So I'm thrilled that that happened. And Brian, thank you for the heads up about this video. Anyone wants to throw us videos to feature, please, send them our way. Even if it's your own, all good. Got to keep an eye on this maker. Truly good stuff.
So when I saw the video, it was the first thing that popped up to me is the stop animation that I used to see when I was a kid, Gumby and all this. The first thing that came to mind. And I also thought to myself, boy, it has to take a lot of work and planning out, as opposed to just spontaneous, riffing off of what you're doing. It takes a lot of planning, so it's a fantastic video, a lot of work involved in it. And also doing this little sort of twist on your average build, I enjoy that kind of stuff too, where you take something and nudge it a little bit off and use different types of mediums or film mediums, I guess, or styles. It's very pleasant to see different things like that. So totally awesome.
The uniqueness definitely jumped out at me. Let's take a look at the chat room, see what they're saying. Woodworker 631 says, this was an awesome video. Yes, it certainly was. That's why you suggested it, and we love it.
Mark Lindsay says, I'm digging that Hofner bass behind Eloy.
Yes, you can see more of the background because there's only 2 hosts today because Ryan is out sick, so all good.
Right, so this next video is KRT Wood. The video is called The Forest Through the Bowl. And it's a turning video, but it's much more than that. And so basically, this is the type of video that I'd say shuts down the internet because it's so awesome. So he turns a bowl, but he layers trees, right? The branches and barks of trees, and they just cascade down into the center. You could look at the bowl from the outside looking in, and you could see layers going in. It's just such a fantastic creation. I've got nothing. All I can say, this is the sort of thing. All I can tell you is go watch that video. It will inspire the heck out of you. That's all I got to say.
It is phenomenal. Wow. It's 3 layers. The tree trunks make up the bottom 3 layers, and then the top of the bowl, super smooth on the outside, but the inside, it was manually carved to look like the leaves of the tree. This thing was just on another level. It was amazing. There was so much sanding involved with all kinds of different sanding instruments. I was like, whoa, I don't know if I have the patience for that. As the bowl was carved nice and smooth, he punched holes through it with the drill and then broke out the coping salt to make the tree shapes in it. So there was a bit of destruction going on. I was like, oh, it's a perfect segmented bowl. But oh my gosh, the end was just off the charts awesome. It was so, so cool. Mark Lindsay says, the station with more bowl and less forest.
What the heck does that mean?
Southern Ginger says, we visit the forest. Mark Lindsay says, again, this was a cool video and project. He does some really fantastic work. Well, I'll tell you what, I am definitely subbed.
Dan the Maker Man says that bowl was bananas.
Bales says, Wood has so many awesome projects. You can and should get lost in his channel. Yeah, that's on the agenda for sure.
Mitch Dietrich says, that bowl was simply amazing. Breathtaking work.
Wooden Stuff with Steve French says, Kevin makes all kinds of awesome projects. I guess the guy's name's Kevin. Southern Ginger Workshop says, bananas, B.A.N.A.N.A.S with periods. I'm going to have so much editing to do with these little chat bubbles. All right. Thank you, chat room.
All right.
We'll quickly go around and tell you what we're working on. I am working on a pen project. It's not a no lathe pen challenge. It's actually a holder for a pen, and it's going to feature some Google artwork I received as a gift. Actually, a Google shopping bag with the Google logo on it. I think it's pretty cool. And I will be using Ryan's free music from his Waylight Creations website as the background track of the video. So I'm still working on that. Should be out here soon. Matt Haas, Awesome Wood Things.
I'm Eloy from Escagedo Woodworking. I've been noticing a lot of my older videos not doing so good, a few key ones that I actually worked hard on, so I decided to revamp them by adding some, popish music, and if that's a word, popish, pop music, and just trying to sort of make it more into a commercial type thing. So I did a woman's shoe cabinet where they fold out, the drawers do, and you could pop in the shoes. It holds a lot of shoes. It's got a secret compartment that you can use a magnetic key. The top flips open. There's a hiding place. I mean, it's incredible. I put it up on the internet first time. 4,000 views.
Whoa.
Right? So you guys should go check out that. It's women's shoes, or women's shoe cabinet with a secret. And I did the same thing with a privacy wall and a tiny workshop thing, and I've been doing that sort of thing. So that's what I've been up to.
Very cool. Yeah, I saw those revamped videos. Good stuff. My feature video is Massive Fidget Spinner Toy made by Cactus Workshop. Oh my goodness. I love this channel. Carlos runs a channel. He's awesome. I think he could just make anything. Like, if he needs casters, he can make casters. He can just fabricate anything based on whatever he has around him. Okay, fidget spinners, all the rage. He made a huge one. He got this bearing out of this industrial equipment from a scrapyard. He says it's the most awesome scrapyard ever. I'm like, if I ever come to Spain and you want to go to that scrapyard with me, I'll do it, because the thing was just amazing. Okay. Huge spinner. He dialed it in perfectly, put cement blocks on it. He struggled to get the balance right. Wow. Oh my goodness. What more can I say? And at the end, what does he do? Sets it on fire. I love it. It's just so good. You have to check it out. What'd you think?
So it was a great build because of the exaggeration. It's so exaggerated. But in order to do the exaggeration, you have to do it properly. So he balances it out. He I don't remember. He used cement molds, and then he had to drill into it, chip away at it so that it would actually properly balance and spin. I tried to do that with my little Star Wars Stormtrooper thing, if you remember, with the gun, but this is just an exaggeration of epic proportions. So totally awesome. I enjoy that. Check it out.
Mark Lindsay says, Jumbo Fidget Spinner Toy. That was just a fun video. Oh, yeah. Keith Deason says Carlos is the best. He is the best.
Dan the Maker Man says Cactus Workshop is giving the people what they want.
He also says Cactus Workshop delivers on every level. He so does. Absolutely does. Dan the Maker Man also says there's fire. Spoiler alert. Cool. Oh, I love it.
Mitch Dietrich says huge and awesome. The world needed to see it happen. He did it, and with flames.
Southern Ginger Workshop says hashtag no bearing fidget spinner challenge.
My video pick for this week is by Mancrafting. Chad over at Mancrafting. What a great channel, by the way. He's the guy that pretty much cornered the market on powder coating. He makes a pen out of aluminum. The video is called No Lathe Pen Challenge by Bill Lavosi. So he takes these aluminum ingots and he melts them down and stuffs them into a pipe, copper pipe I think it was, until he gets these long tubes of solid aluminum. And by the way, aluminum is a great metal, right? It's so you can work with it much easier than, say, I don't know, steel. And so he sands it down and he brings it up to a very nice shine and he makes himself a pen. So great video. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think.
Yeah, it was certainly a fight to get the ingots out of the pipes that he used, and even sanding it seemed difficult. It was really wobbling violently, so kudos to sticking with it and making a great project. I liked how he started out using some files and then upgraded to a grinder. I love the grinder. Yeah, it was just a great video that he fought to get through. It looked like it was difficult, and in the end, awesome pen. This pen challenge is yielding such good, creative content. I love it. I love to see creativity. I love to see art at work. Good stuff all around.
Let's look at the chat and see what they say.
Dan the Maker Man says, people really took the No Lathe Pen Challenge to another level. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Mark Lindsay says, Chad does some cool stuff.
All right, this next video is Leather and Brass No Lathe Pen Challenge. Again, another No Lathe Pen Challenge. This is from the channel Let's Make Something Awesome Together. Yay, channels with the name awesome in there, with the word awesome in their name. Love it. All right, well, I mean, okay. This was a pen, leather squares, stuck together with epoxy, used all kinds of grinding methods to turn it down, put a loop hook on the back so you could hang it. What's not to love? I mean, this guy should have a lot more subscribers. A lot of good stuff on this channel. Again, epoxy, leather, all good. Oh, and I got my leather kit in the mail, so I can make my leather belt. This was from the Inspire to Make channel. I can't wait to get into leather. I see leather, I'm all over it. Awesome pen. What'd you think, Eloy?
Well, folks, Matt and I, we really love this video because Matt and I. Okay, I'm sorry. So I thought it was a great pick, and I love the fact of the leather. And I'm gonna be totally honest. I turned my head because I had my dog moving around and stuff. And when I turned back, I see the little squares. And Matt and I were talking about this earlier. And he says, "Well, dude, that's leather." And I was like, "Well, I thought it was like little ply." Because at the end, the way this pen looks, just from afar, you would think it's the layers of plywood. It's an incredible build. I totally dug it. And who was the one that brought this one up? Because it was awesome.
Yeah, I threw this in the extra video slot. Let's make something awesome together. Yep.
It was a great pick, dude. Really great pick.
Every channel name that has the word awesome, we should do a collab. Same thing with every channel name that has the word geek. You should all get together and do a collab.
Matt and I agree.
What's the chat room saying? Wooden Stuff with Steve French says, Matt's into leather and lace. Will not confirm nor deny. Anything else? Oh, Ken Can Make It says, leather? Did I tune into 50 Shades of Fan Club? 50 Shades Fan Club? No. This is Made by Nation, sir.
Hey, Bale says it puts the leather in the basket.
No, he doesn't. You're making stuff up. Bale says, leather challenge, exclamation point. Yes, I'm okay with that. I got my project. Red Smith says, accepted, Bales. Uh-oh. Is there a Red Smith Bales challenge going on here? You heard it here first, people. Made by Nation. I'm on Red's team, Bale says. TJ's Woodworking Shop says, awesome. Cage Creation says, what's leather? Question mark. Okay, Nation, that's our show for you today. Remember, this is also an audio podcast. We are on iTunes, Google Play Music, Stitcher, SoundCloud, and if those don't work for you, you can grab the show by the RSS feed and jam it in your podcatcher. Oh, and if you want to give us a review up there on iTunes, we certainly would appreciate that. My name is Matt Haas, and this is Awesome Wood Things.
My name is Eloy from Escagedo Woodworking.
Excellent. Thank you, Nation. Like and subscribe. Hit the little bell. Get some notifications. Keep the awesome coming. Thanks, Nation.
Matt and I.
Right. Hey, you know, if you're a Patreon member, you can watch these live hangouts. No ads. And you can get this Matt and I conversation all to yourself.
you can get all of Matt and I you can handle.
Oh dear Lord. Stop me up.
You can get all of Matt and I you can handle, baby.
We were wondering how to get more patrons. This is the way to do it, I think. We'll find out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh dear Lord. All right, let's end it here. Stopping recording.
It's good that we add all those little things so you can pop them up since it's just us two this time.
Yeah. I have to make those by hand. I'm making them by hand. Every chat message we feature on Made by Nation, I draw it and put it into the video. It takes me
No, wait a sec. You know what would be cool? Wait, hold on. Now that you're saying that, Matt, you know what would be this is gonna be good and you're gonna have to do this. Okay? Because you're gonna have to each time someone says a comment, you're gonna have to bust out the scroll saw and you have to scroll out the actual wording and then play. So for every comment, you have to do a scroll saw word.
If I had a $10,000 patron sponsor, I would do that. Wow. Awesome chat room. Do you know how much we love you? We absolutely love you. Nice.
Look, they're saying do it. They're saying do it, so there's no going back now.
I have to scroll. I'm not that fast on the scroll saw. Oh dear
All right.
Lord.
I'm gonna press stop.
Let's wrap it. Okay. I did want to add this on the show. I didn't get a chance to. My son, 17 years old, he's in the workshop making his own fidget spinners. Like the whole fidget spinner thing has inspired him to get in the shop. Proud dad.
Isn't that crazy?
It is. So I'm showing him how to use the tools and how to do it safely. And
so that's opened the door because he wasn't focused on it before.
No. Well, he did take a class in high school, woodworking class, and did some really cool stuff. And he noodled around in the shop once or twice. But now he's got like a passion for building these things, and all the attention he's getting. All his friends want one, and he's got a whole bag of.
Don't you poker face me, child. This is Matt and I.